This is a guide to the Stardom rookies of the past 12 months. For the most part, we'll be covering Stardom's most recent additions, and then we'll more or less work our way backwards chronologically. In 2025, World Wonder Ring Stardom has parted ways with some of its biggest names, Mina Shirakawa, Tam Nakano, and Mayu Iwatani being the most notable. With other wrestlers injured or fictionally fired from the promotion, a handful of Stardom factions are in dire need of backup. Luckily, Stardom has been cultivating the skills of their rookie division, with each rookie debut so far indicating solid potential and no signs that anyone has been hastily rushed into service. Ema Maishima, Kikyo Furusawa, Ane Kanaya, Yuria Hime, Akira Kurogane, and Matoi Hamabe. There is a lot to learn about this bunch and a lot to predict when it comes to their next steps. First is Ema Maishima, hailing from Osaka. Ema debuted in May of 2025 against Azumi at Kurogane Hall. Prior to wrestling, Ema served in the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force, effectively the Japanese Army, a post-World War II organization that specializes in security and rapid response to threats and large-scale disasters. Ema's background is likely the reason for her signature pose, which I'm calling the handgun salute, or perhaps the suicide salute. According to a social media post by Matoi Hamabe, Ema, Kikyo Furusawa, and Matoi all joined at the same time, with Ema and Kikyo filling the role of big sisters to Matoi. A rookie's first opponent is important, and when combined with Ema Maishima's early matches and background prior to wrestling, I expect to see Ema taking a number of risks, utilizing an array of quick roll-ups, competing in the high-speed division, and most likely joining the Neo Genesis faction. If you find these guides valuable, please give this a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. Next is Kikyo Furusawa, who debuted against Hanan at Kurogane Hall on the same day as Ema Maishima. Interestingly enough, Kikyo has already been encouraged by both Hanan and Momo Kogo to join the Stars faction. This stems from the recent losses suffered by this faction, who have only 3 members at the time of this recording. Kikyo is from Shizuoka Prefecture, and she's a big fan of the local yakisoba there, which is a noodle dish. Her apparel both in and out of the ring falls somewhere between emo, goth, and Japanese metal, which isn't the most natural fit for Stars, but she might end up there anyway. In terms of look, I could also see Kikyo blending in with Mi Vida Loca. Ane Kanaya is the next rookie to be aware of, though she has unfortunately been sidelined since April with an injury that occurred during training. Ane hails from Okinawa, and since Stardom had their first ever shows in Okinawa earlier this year, she will be an important puzzle piece during their subsequent visits. As the oldest of the current rookies, Ane Kanaya seems like the person most ready for time in the spotlight. During her short Stardom career prior to getting hurt, Ane showcased the dancing and acting skills one would associate with a former Idol and future Cosmic Angels member. As of late May, Ane was participating in wrestler photo shoots and signing portraits. This indicates that she will probably be making her return later this year. Ane seems like a logical, tropical fit as Yuna Mizumori's tag partner and the 6th member of Cosmic Angels. Next up is Akira Kurogane, who is already the most accomplished rookie on today's list. Not only has she enjoyed victories over the likes of Yuria Hime and Rion, but on April 24th, she convinced her first ever opponent Suzuki to bring her into the faction Mi Vida Loca on the very first day they were announced. Akira also seems to already have a nickname of some kind, which may translate to hot-blooded and iron fist. This seems to match Akira's fiery temper quite well, along with her signature raised fist pose. While she recently lost out on a chance to challenge for the Future of Stardom Championship, I can see Akira making it to this year's Goddess of Stardom Tag League and getting a notable win or two there. The contemporary and rival of Akira Kurogane is Yuria Hime from the Tochigi Prefecture. I bring this up because Hanan, Rina, and Hina are also from Tochigi, and this year's Path of Thunder event placed a heavy emphasis on wrestlers from the area. Unlike Akira, Yuria Hime is very soft-spoken and more focused on cuteness and posing. She seems heavily interested in modeling as well as wrestling, and had a close connection with Mina Shirakawa prior to Mina's exit. Yuria debuted against Maika, uses the name Hime, which definitely resembles the short form of Himeka, Maika's close friend and former tag partner, and received one of Mina Shirakawa's wrestling uniforms as a gift. All of this seems to imply that Yuria will join E-Nexus V, who are very low on active members, and could use someone to take up the Venus mantle so that their name can go back to making sense. Yuria has vowed to become a champion and wear Mina's uniform by the time they reunite, but she still has a lot of strength to gain. She's currently preparing to challenge for the New Blood tag belts with a mystery tag partner. This could be just about anyone due to the rules surrounding these titles. With Yuria's recent apprenticeship under the chest chop champion Saya Iida, expect this rookie to provide comedic and highly entertaining antics throughout the rest of the year. Our final rookie is Matoi Hamabe, who has also been on the sidelines due to an injury. She debuted in November of 2024 against Hanan, and her last match took place in January of this year. Matoi showed a lot of promise inside of the ring, which is probably why she debuted ahead of Ema and Kikyo, despite beginning her training at the same exact time as them. Her goals include getting a first ever victory and challenging for the future title. Matoi Hamabe has participated in a lot when it comes to Stardom, including at least one autograph session and working as an assistant for Stardom's video crew. I have always seen Matoi as a viable candidate for Stars, taking up the position that former Stardom wrestler Suzuki would have been filling. But with Stars in such a fragile state and Matoi's return date uncertain, there are a lot of ways this idea can fall apart. As the youngest rookie of this entire list, Matoi is smart to patiently recover, much like Aya Sakura did before her. We will see if the Stars faction can even survive by the time she returns. If you want to learn more about the wrestlers of Stardom and track the progress of these rookies, I highly recommend checking out my series Red Belt Radio. If you found this guide valuable, please give this a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.